Welcome to In Conversation. I'm Aaron Smith. My guest this week is a possum who's been living in my house for an undetermined amount of time and woke me up at 5 a.m. this morning after somehow finding his way into my bedroom. I thought the door was closed. Joining me now is Gilbert. Gilbert, thank you for coming on the program. So in your new book, you talk about the importance of nutrition in low-income communities and how there's what's called a food desert, a lack of nutrition readily available to low-income communities because of, there's no grocery stores in the area. I was wondering if you can go into detail about why the government should be stepping in for this sort of incentive. Okay, moving on. So late last night we got word of a second individual who was accused, Supreme Court Justice nominee Brett Kavanaugh, of sexual misconduct. At this point, it really looks like he could be in jeopardy and possibly would have to withdraw the nomination. So I wonder if I can get your thoughts on that. And what do you think this means for Brett Kavanaugh going forward? Do you think he might have to resign as being a judge currently? What do you think that... Nothing? I mean, we agreed to this a few minutes ago. You said that as long as I didn't ask you any gotcha questions, you were going to... Questions from Facebook real quick. So Victoria Storm from Boise, Idaho asks... Gilbert, do you have children anywhere? Have you seen them recently? Do you have any kids? Do you have any family or anything like that? You seem like you'd be a family man, to be honest. So Jeannie Sims from Sioux Falls, South Dakota is asking if I was a hospitable host. I don't think you would say otherwise in front of me. Unless you want to be a jerk about it. Let's get a question from Twitter here. Inside Job 911 said... No, okay. That's a bad idea. Well, I think that's all the time we have for today. I want to thank my guest Gilbert, who's been mildly cooperative. So thanks for that. Join me again next week when my guest will be Salman Rushdie. No idea how I managed that. I guess he's fallen on hard times. Anyway, that's all for this week. I'm Aaron Smith. See you next time.